The internet officially broke this week when Tom Holland, the world's favorite Spider-Man, made a shockingly unexpected offer to Filipino tennis prodigy Alex Eala at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells. It was a moment that no one saw coming. As the cameras panned through the star-studded crowd, they caught Holland rarely seen at tennis events, vaulting over the barrier with superhero agility, rushing straight onto the court towards a stunned Alex Eala. This wasn't a simple celebrity photo op. Witnesses described a deeply emotional scene. Holland leaned in, whispered something that made Eala's eyes well up with tears, and then delivered the bombshell that has since sent the world into a frenzy. The exact words, caught by a nearby microphone, sent shockwaves through both the sports and entertainment worlds. "I have an offer for you." Within minutes, the clip exploded across TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. The hashtag #TomHollandAlexEala didn't just trend, it dominated global conversations, surpassing even major geopolitical news. The speculation was immediate and wild. Was it a movie cameo? A massive endorsement deal? But as details started to leak, the world realized that this was far more profound than a mere publicity stunt. This was a deeply personal moment of connection between a Hollywood titan and a rising tennis star. And the shocking nature of it wasn't about scandal. It was about overwhelming, unexpected kindness. Eala, known for her stoic demeanor on the court, looked utterly shell-shocked. For a fleeting moment, the 18-year-old sensation who carries the weight of an entire nation's hopes on her shoulders dropped her guard. The contrast was electrifying. The global icon known for swinging through Manhattan was now offering a lifeline to a young woman fighting to conquer the clay courts of the world. The world watched, gasped, and immediately demanded to know what this offer entailed. This wasn't just a viral moment. It was the genesis of the most unlikely and heartwarming partnership in modern sports history, and it all started with a whisper and a handshake that redefined what it means to be a mentor. So, what was the offer that has the world in a chokehold? Was it a massive check? A contract for a brand endorsement? No. It was something far more valuable, far more soul-stirring. Tom Holland's offer to Alex Eala was not about money, it was about psychology. Sources close to the situation have revealed that Holland, who is known for his deeply empathetic nature and personal struggles with anxiety on set, offered to mentor Alex on managing the blinding spotlight of global fame. In a world where young athletes often crumble under the pressure, think of the mental health crises we see in tennis alone. Holland extended his hand as a guide. He was quoted as whispering to her, "They see the trophy, but they don't see the weight. I know that weight. I want to help you carry it." This single line is the reason this story went viral. It wasn't scandalous. It was raw and emotionally powerful. Holland recognized in Alex the same deer-in-the-headlights look he saw in himself when he was cast as Spider-Man at a young age. He saw the pressure of a nation on her shoulders. Holland's offer allegedly includes a series of private visits to his team of performance psychologists and the use of his personal training facilities in London to help her prepare for the demands of the physical tour. This is huge. The offer wasn't to make her a movie star, it was to help her become a tennis icon. It's the offer of emotional armor. For Alex Eala, who has been a trailblazer for the Philippines, winning the Junior US Open and breaking into the top 100, this mentorship is the secret weapon that could define her legacy. The timing of this offer is crucial. Eala is currently in the most critical phase of her career, transitioning from a junior phenom to a full-time professional. The hardest part of any athlete's life isn't the training, it's the isolation. Holland, who often speaks about feeling isolated on movie sets, recognized a kindred spirit. The viral nature of the story isn't just about a celebrity sighting, it's about the humanity of it all. It shows that even superheroes need help, and they want to give it back. By bringing his struggles to the table, Holland broke down the barrier of celebrity. He told a young woman that it is okay to be afraid, okay to feel the pressure, and that the goal is not to avoid the fear, but to master it. The world fell in love with this offer because it reflects the best of humanity. Empathy in action. It makes you feel good, it makes you believe in the kindness of strangers, And it reminds us that even in the cutthroat world of elite sports, compassion wins. To fully understand the magnitude of this viral moment, you have to understand the context of Alex Eala's homeland. The Philippines is a country that lives and breathes its athletes. When Eala steps onto the court, she isn't just playing for herself, she represents the hopes of an entire nation's spirit. So, when Tom Holland, a global megastar, bowed his head to her and offered his aid, the reaction was a tsunami of national pride. Filipino Twitter didn't just trend, it broke. Locals compared Holland's gesture to a national hero level of respect, proving that their daughter was receiving the recognition she deserves. Think about it. For years, Filipino athletes have often been underfunded and overshadowed. Here comes a foreign superstar who recognizes the talent and potential of a Filipino without any political agenda. It was validation on a global scale. Major Filipino news outlets preempted their regular programming to discuss the Eala-Holland connection. The story became the main topic of conversation in malls, offices, and streets. Titas, aunties, who don't know the difference between Spider-Man and Batman, were suddenly asking, "Is that the boy who swings in the movies? He is good for Alex." But the global reaction was equally feverish. Tennis pundits have long argued that the WTA, Women's Tennis Association, lacks the personality to engage younger audiences. Here, Holland inadvertently solved that problem by lending his star power to the narrative. Tennis legends like Billie Jean King and Martina Navratilova took to social media to applaud the move, praising the crossover appeal and the empathy it showed. It created a bridge between the highbrow world of tennis and the pop culture zeitgeist of the Marvel universe. Suddenly, millions of fans who had never watched a tennis match were tuning in to see the girl Spider-Man likes. This is the power of an unexpected duo. It wasn't a scripted promotional event. It was a genuine moment of human connection. The world saw a young woman who is a warrior on the court but vulnerable off it, and a man who is a superhero on screen but human in reality. The viral aspect of the story is driven by this juxtaposition. The fan edits are already flooding YouTube, setting the meeting to emotional soundtracks, highlighting the whisper and emphasizing the tears. This emotional resonance is the core of the virality. We are living in an era of global anxiety and division, and people are starved for wholesome content. The shocking part of the title is the shocking kindness Holland showed. It wasn't an offer for a luxury car or a mansion. It was an offer for peace of mind. In a society obsessed with things, Holland offered time and wisdom, making this story a beacon of light. Let's talk about the game changer. Tennis is one of the most mentally brutal sports on the planet. It's a solitary sport. You stand alone, and the silence can be deafening, especially when you miss a shot. Alex Eala has had her share of ups and downs. She's a fighter, but every fighter needs a corner. Tom Holland's offer isn't just a PR move, it's a potential turning point in her athletic career. In professional tennis, the difference between winning a Grand Slam and going out in the first round is often a matter of a split-second decision, a mental check, a breath. What Holland is offering is access to the high-performance psychology used in Hollywood, the stress of a movie set with hundreds of crew members, a massive budget, and an entire IP, intellectual property. Like Marvel, resting on your shoulders is akin to walking onto Arthur Ashe Stadium in the finals of the US Open. Holland has spent years learning to flip the switch from the anxious, nervous Tom to the confident, quippy Spider-Man. He wants to teach Alex how to flip that switch for tennis. The tennis world is already buzzing about the Holland effect. There is a theory in sports psychology that a neutral or safe space off the court can make an athlete feel more liberated on the court. Knowing that she has a mentor, a global figure who believes in her emotionally, could release the mental shackles that bind young players when they play tight. We've seen it before. Players who find peace off the court often win titles. Holland is giving her the keys to peace. Imagine Alex Eala stepping onto the court now. She isn't just Alex Eala, the junior champion. She is Alex Eala, the protege of one of the most famous actors on Earth. The swagger that comes with that validation is incredible. However, the pressure also doubles. If she wins, it's because she had a Hollywood mentor. If she loses, the narrative could shift. But based on her reaction, it seems she is ready to embrace this challenge with open arms. Sources indicate that Alex has already been seen smiling more, looking more relaxed during her training sessions. The shock of the offer's wearing off, and the work is beginning. She is reportedly diving into the mental exercises Holland suggested, understanding that the body follows the mind. This partnership could be the X factor that pushes her into the top 10. It's fascinating to think that a chat with an actor could potentially recalibrate the trajectory of a tennis career, but that is the power of influence and genuine compassion. The story serves as a reminder that athletes are humans first. They need friends, mentors, and support systems to navigate the often toxic environment of elite competition. Holland recognized a kindred spirit and extended a hand. This isn't just a viral moment, it is a masterclass in mentorship. As the dust settles and the viral trends begin to stabilize, we are left with a profound realization. This moment signifies a shift in how we perceive sports and celebrity. It is no longer enough to just hit a ball or act in a movie. The modern icon is defined by their humanity, their ability to transcend their craft and connect with others. Tom Holland's offer to Alex Eala isn't just a feel-good story to scroll past. It's a blueprint for how mentorships should work in the public eye. This event has opened the floodgates for conversations about mental health in sports. For years, tennis has been notoriously quiet about the psychological toll it takes. When stars like Naomi Osaka and Ash Barty stepped away, the world gasped. Holland's proactive approach is different. He is swooping in before the crisis to prevent burnout and isolation. He isn't just offering advice, he is offering a lifeline. This is the kind of leadership we need more of, not just in sports but in all industries. Furthermore, this is a win for the tennis industry. The WTA has been struggling to find a main character for the next generation. With Eala's raw talent and Holland's star power bringing eyes to the screen, the sport just got a massive injection of new, younger fans. Teenagers who only know Tom Holland through TikTok are now learning about the rankings, the Grand Slams, and the grit of a Filipino athlete who is taking the world by storm. This is viral marketing done right, organic, unexpected, and deeply moving. The ripple effects are massive. We are already seeing rumors of other celebrities wanting to partner with young athletes. The Holland effect is causing a paradigm shift where emotional intelligence is becoming as valuable as physical prowess. For Alex Eala, this is the start of something monumental. She now has a global platform that is not just about her wins, but about her story. She is the face of a new generation of athletes who embrace health. What's next? Will Holland be in her box during the French Open? Will we see a documentary? The possibilities are endless. But for now, the world is just basking in the glory of a beautiful, shocking moment. The viral video of the whisper, the shock, and the smile will be replayed for years. It serves as a reminder that in a world full of negativity, a simple act of kindness can travel the globe at the speed of light. Tom Holland didn't just make an offer to a tennis player. He made an offer to the world, reminding us that we are all in this together and that real heroes always show up to support the next generation. If you enjoyed this shocking sports update and want to stay ahead of the biggest stories in the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to World Zone right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. See you in the next video.